Hello gentlemen, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the Dagannoth Kings boss with very little food, and once you get set up you should be using almost no food at all, maybe one here, one there, but I do drop sharks, so you should be able to stay there indefinitely. So I'll show you my setup. You're basically going to be tri-breeding, and it's pretty easy. So your ability bars, you should have 1, 2, and 3 set as melee, mage, and then range, or depending on how. What I would like to do is start off with melee, and switch to range, and switch to mage, because that's the order you kill the kings in. Alright, so for your inventory, you're going to be getting one of each weapon. So I have, let's see, I have Ascensions in my inventory, that's the range. I have the Noxious, which is the mage. And finally I have the Rapiers, which is the melee. Then I'm going to get some hybrid armor right here. So I have Sliske, that's pretty much the best hybrid armor in game. You can use War Priest, Accuracies, or a Dragon Rider if you really are on a low budget. Those are all good. I have the max cape, whatever cape. You want a hybrid cape, of course. You're going to have your ammo here. I have a quiver. I have an Amulet of Souls. Be sure you can like replace that with a Fury or some other hybrid amulet. Then I'm going to get one, because I don't actually have this Sliske helmet, so I have my boots, my range boots, mage gloves, and melee helmet. So that's just nice defense there. And I have my Vampirism aura, mostly because I don't really want to have a specific aura for one specific combat style, because it's really, you're going to be switching, you're going to be using them equally. So using a Vampirism aura is the best, it will give you the most for your money. So for my inventory, I just brought 2 overloads. I'm just going to show you really decently. You should be having actually no food really, maybe like 4 sharks to start off with, and then a beast of burden full of restore flasks, maybe 6 overloads. So I have my runes, don't forget that, I've done it so many times. Yeah, enhanced Excalibur if you do have it, because that's healing, and you can probably negate food completely if you bring it. And then winter storage scrolls, those are for your yak. They're very useful here because they do drop a lot of unique items, and this is a very good money making boss, and people don't really realize that because the hatchets are pretty common and you can get them from each of the kings, and they're about 1.2 mil each. I got one, I went to earlier today for a Reaper. I got it like that, and I made like 3 mil off of one little Reaper task of like 12 kills. So it's pretty decent, man. Like, it's crazy the profit here. And yeah, just some easy like that. I forgot my ring, but you could use, I'm going to use a death ring. One important thing to remember is that they do drop Dagannoth Kings teleports and other things that are stackable. Please pick those up. The Kings teleports say 4k value. However, it's very, very, very expensive. They're like 50k each at this time. I also just want to say that getting the Fremnik Boots 4 will extremely help you, because they will note the bones. So they'll just appear on the ground instead of... Yeah, so you could wear those as well. Those are really good. Alright, so once you're ready, you're going to be going just to the Dagannoth Kings Island. I actually am just going to return my Max Guild portal because that's a little bit cheaper option. You can just go to Dagannoth Kings, you'll get there right there. It's good for max players. If you don't have that, then you can take the long way around. I won't be showing you, but it's pretty simple, and there's 1,000 guides out there for this. So once you're ready, teleport there, and you should be just outside the Dagannoth Kings area. So take this time to pot up. You're going to be starting with melee, and you're going to attack Supreme. So basically I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown before we do actually start. So what you're going to do is you're going to attack Supreme first, that's the Ranger. You're going to attack with melee, then you're going to switch on to Prime, that's the Major, and you're going to attack with ranged. Then you're going to attack Rex, which is the melee, with a mage. So you're going to have that set up. What is best for EOC is actually to have... let's see, like right here, I have my prayers up, because you're going to want to switch prayers according to which one you have up, because the way you're going to be killing them is there's only going to be one up at the same time. So you can protect from that prayer, and then you won't take any damage at all. And you can just see, look, so I have my melee, so then I can go and I'm going to switch right away. Shift 3 is going to bring me my range setup. So I'm just going to go, so then I need to go to, let's say I'm a melee, I have my melee on. So then the next one goes on, so I'm protecting from range. So then I go like, I just go ahead, shift 3, protect from mage, and then boom, switch right out there. So it's just like that. It's pretty easy. You'll get the hang of it. And what I like to do is when I do unload my abilities here, see my ultimates or my thresholds, I like to switch to the soul split, because I do have the Amulet of Souls, and it will heal me back to full. And then you just quickly flick it on, do the threshold and then flick it back to the protect, and you will gain a lot of health. So just activate your aura and let's get ready. So the first thing you're going to want to pray is deflect from missiles, sip and overload, and just go down to the DKs. It's pretty easy. So the first fight here is going to be this guy right here. You're going to be attacked by all three, so you might use a little bit of food during this portion. As you can see, I don't have the major on me, so that's a good thing. You're just going to want to get him down as fast as possible. So the first trip is always going to be the one, though the first round is always going to be when you start taking damage. Now, I'm lucky here because this guy didn't actually aggro on me. However, once he's dead, so I go switch, I go like this, shift 3, and then I already have my range gear on, and boom. So we go after this guy. This guy is still doing damage to me. It's possible to do damage. So you're just getting ready. And it's very, very, very simple. Once this guy's dead, he's going to be the only one left. And I'm going to protect from melee. And see, look. So I'm going to switch to range. I'm going to have to eat one because then I switch to my mage. And right here. Okay, so quickly protect from melee. And there you go. Pretty easy. Yeah, just keep going threshold. So just quickly flick it on. Because he's stunned, he's not going to be able to do anything, and just heal up, then protect from melee as soon as it's done. You'll probably be able to always get food if you are getting a little bit low, and it does happen. You just use and activate your Enhanced Excalibur, and yeah, just switch from the next one to the next one. So now we know that this is going to be range next, so we switch, go to melee, and go to there. Okay, so I got a rune bar drop. Why is it not going to melee? There you go. Okay, so we got a rune bar drop, so we're just going to eat some and then pick up to the rune bars. So yeah, so you just wait. See, there's going to be a lot of time in between, and if you do have tier 90s, you can go to and make an instance so you can spawn a little bit faster. If not, then you just come here. It's pretty easy. You're not going to lose a lot of adrenaline. If you use tier 80s, you should be able to kill them in a nice rotation. Right now, I just have a little bit of a gap between the end and the beginning. So when this guy's dead, then yeah, see, he spawns a little bit too fast because I didn't do my combo right, but it's all right. So now we're just gonna go and protect from mage right away, switch to here and get, and there we go. So just boom, boom, simple. And see, they do drop a lot of food, so it's really, really not that bad. See, look, he's dropping noted bones now. You should be picking up the bones every single time because that's a lot of the money is in the bones, actually not just from their drops. So always try to pick it up. Oh, Seer Call right away. And it disappeared. Nice. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's only like 30k. But their drops are actually pretty decent. So here, just switch back here and protect from mage. There you go. See, you're getting... I'm lagging a little bit here, but you're getting the picture. Usually I wouldn't be lagging this much. So here, you switch, and then you switch to protect right here to the soul split. And then he's stunned. You take that off, you switch back over, and you're back at health. It's the best to use the melee one. I don't really use it on the other ones because I don't find it really worth it. It's really just try to time it nice. The melee one's the easiest because when he's stunned, he can't attack you. He'll be like a little bit further away. Right now, I have kind of a bad rotation, so you're going to want to maybe wait a second between killing them once you first start. Because right now, my damage rotation is that the mage kind of spawns a little bit faster, so kind of sucks. But I should be able to DPS this guy down before the mage does appear, and if he does. So then we're going to get ready for the range right after. So we're just going to protect from mage, switch to range, and there you go. See, just your best friend is actually going to be your shift key with 1, 2, and 3 because that switches your ability bar. So see, I probably got a good rotation down now. And see, I'm taking no damage really here because you're protecting against the style that they're attacking you with, so they're not going to do any damage, and you're healing with Soul Split on the Rex, so it's really not that bad. So this is pretty much the basics. You just camp like this over and over again. You overload when needed, super restore when your prayer gets low. But honestly, if you have supreme overload salves, then you should be fine. So here, look, I'm about to stun him. DPS combo, boom, and see ya. It's really, really easy. It's as simple as that. DKs is really good money, and if you do luck out on some drops, I think that just the hatch is like the really big boy there. But the other ones, it has rings, you know, like it's never bad to get a Berserker ring. Let's see, like this already goes back to the melee. They're really fast to kill. It's pretty easy money, and it's not that big of a learning curve. So if you are just you want to learn a boss and you want to learn an easy one, DKs is great for you. I suggest trying it out. It's a great boss, and the rework looks fantastic. I really love the new way that they look. It's perfect. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. This is live commentary, so I am kind of concentrating on the boss at the same time. I hope you liked the video. If you did, drop a like down below. Give me a comment. Tell me what boss to do next. I will maybe be doing some more God Wars Dungeon bosses in the future. So maybe next some high-level mobs. Whatever you want. So if you haven't become a gentleman, the link is right here. And as usual, stay a gentleman.